Hi, welcome back, and we are back with the Outer Worlds. And we are on episode 5, and we are continuing on with the main quest. I do believe Adelaide asked us to consider turning off the power to Edgewater. It's such a hard decision. I mean, I'm gonna get to know some of the deserters, maybe complete some of their side quests, and see what happens. So yeah, here we are. So I think in the last episode, Pavarti told us that Thomas was somebody that she knew. Thomas? No. Thomas, no. Thomas! And there's a workbench. Okay, let's talk to Thomas.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
Yeah, I'm not from town. I am trying to get my ship off the ground.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Uh-oh, so he is not really an engineer. It's never too late to start learning, that is for sure.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Okay, I actually found one already. Okay, you mentioned 2 pads. What about the 3rd?
I wish I knew. I wager the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the 3rd's gone, I can't say.
Well, I have one of your data pads right now.
No kidding! Really? Well, which one?
I think it's the first one, actually.
Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble.
Ooh.
In fact, I put aside something special.
Nice.
On the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
All right, I'll let you know if I find any more.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
I want to ask you something.
What's on your mind?
How long have you been here?
Couple months. This camp's my home. They're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
Starving and delirious, huh? What were you doing out in the wilderness?
We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go. Mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... oh, this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
Oh. Thompson, or Thomas, really likes Pavarti. Well, I've been looking for a workbench for quite some time, so I could have just gone back to the ship and used that one, but yeah. Let's see. We've been using the hunting rifle, so let's see if we can install a mod. We've got mag 2 power, plasma type, increases the amount of ammunition in the weapon magazine. Ooh, that might be a good one. Yes. Mod cannot be removed unless you are an engineering virtuoso. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We're okay with that. That's good. Okay, let's see if we got extendo sight. 2 times scope that extends the weapon's maximum range. Ooh, gyro. Increases weapon accuracy. That might be a good one. Let's do that one. A. All right. Let's see about this one. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and add this one to it. And it looks like that is the only thing we can install. Yeah. For some reason, I thought this one was, didn't we get a light assault rifle? Like a one that had, freaking a, what was it? That used a light ammo type stuff. A light machine gun. Here it is. This is the one that I was thinking about. Plasma. Yeah, plasma is pretty powerful, especially against humans. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that one to that. Let's go ahead and go and check out our armor. Okay, this one's a toughened. I don't know if I should be adding modifications to this. I might find better armor, and I really don't want to add anything. Let's see if we can tinker. Nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and tinker all of this just to up the damage. Oh, this costs bits? Well, that's okay. Let's go ahead and repair. Let's repair that one. Okay. Do we have any weapons that we want to break down? Okay, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I think that'll work. Let's take a look around this area. Oh. Oh, look at this. Here's the power regulator. Maybe we should go talk to Reed. I think there might be something wrong with your legs, ma'am. You might want to go get that checked out. Okay, well. Let's go take a gander. We looked at this guy. What? They do have chickens. Can I talk to you? It says talk, but okay. I can't believe they actually have chickens. I do not remember that. Oh. Oh, look. A note. Zoe's journal, page 12. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'ams. And would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for prosperity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the veil once, didn't I? Just because I got sick, everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much adrenatime. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you misappropriate one box of adrenatime and suddenly you're committing larceny. Wow. Yeah, I was wondering how she got a hold of all that adrenatime. Oh, Terror Monarch. Oh, we can steal the poster? What? Oh, look, here's another note. Page 22, Zoe's journal. Well, today is the day, Zoe. Today is the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out on the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me. Living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration. Got some adrenatime too. Everybody loves adrenatime, even marauders, right? I got odds those marauders will let me throw in with them if I dingle a couple of syringes of adrenatime before their eyes. This is going to be great. Look out, Turtu! Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm gonna have a whole gang of marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. Wow, she was really like, maybe, I don't know, a little delusional about reality, I guess. Well, that's our next task is to go visit, oh, hello, Zoe. I mean, we already rescued her, so wow, this is huge. So all we have to go do is convince her to come back. Oh, terminal. Okay. Okay, this was an experimental facility. Password required. Okay, do I have enough, let's see. Yeah, we did it. Okay, open. Personal files, first entry. May the Eternal bless my first endeavor. It's been 2 days since I walked away from their life at Edgewater. Fortuitously, the old Botanical Labs are still operational mostly. The soil's sour. I'll do what I can, but I'm going to need some powerful fertilizer. Tired of having the taste of salt tuna lingering on my tongue day in, day out. I want something fresh, something that's grown out of the earth. Okay. We found another worker from Edgewater. Ex-worker, now desertion rates must be climbing. Not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. I imagine an exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker was in a sorry state. fever, shallow breathing, delirious, must have been plagued. I set him right with the diet of greens. He was all better in a couple of weeks. Physically. Spiritually, he's now one of our flock. Okay. Experimental notes. I am hereby repurposing this botanical lab from its original conception as a gear in the soulish automaton of the corporate machine. This greenhouse may look impressive, but like all Spacer's Choice products, it's cheap and unreliable. I shall have to make some repairs with my own two hands. This place shall become a nursery. Before it was abandoned, I understand that horticulturalists failed to produce a single viable crop. Something about the soil being too poor. I'm determined to find a way. May the eternal smile upon my endeavors. Okay, last entry. Flora are living things, as sensitive to their environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contend that the crops in this region failed because the corporate scientists tending to them are cold, heartless, inhumane people acting on behalf of a sterile and inhumane power. One cannot expect your crops to flush with green and reach for the sky under these conditions. The soil is sour, it's true. I don't know quite how to explain that. I'm sure the scientists will say something about biology or the carbon cycle. But I can conclude after months of my own experimentation that the secret to a rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic materials, just as nature intended. Well, I wonder what she's using as a natural fertilizer. Surely we'll find what her natural fertilizer is. Surely. At least it's pretty functional here. Let's take a look in here. So I don't think we look. Oh,
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
it really is pretty in here. Thought maybe we'd find a hint at what her natural fertilizer is. Ah. Actually, let's just go ask her. Maybe she'll tell us. Where is she? There she is.
Anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, what's your natural fertilizer? This might sound strange, but I don't know where I am. When we first talked, you assumed I'd come to live here.
I am getting old, you know. These two lamps of mine are not as bright as they once were. Or I might have seen you for what you are.
And what's that?
Remains to be seen. Might be the man that saves the veil. Might be Reed's personal gun hand.
Save the veil?
People around here lack the strength to effect change. Or they have the strength, but not the will. You seem to have both.
I'm just made of sterner stuff.
More of the colony felt the way you did. We'd have ourselves a proper revolution. I can't stop you from conducting your business down at the plant. I just want you to know that if you take our power away, you will have brought an end to our way of life.
Reed's making an offer in good faith. You should consider it.
If you think Reed does anything in good faith, then you are asking to be lied to.
You and Reed obviously have some sort of history.
That's because Reed was my boss. I was the cannery's one and only flavor specialist, you see. Remember that lemon of white chocolate saltuna? That was all me.
Yuck, white chocolate saltuna? That's obviously more, there's more to it than that.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Oh. Well, I'm guessing he has his own side of the story.
I could not possibly care less if he does, but you're surely welcome to ask him.
I think I will. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do after we go get Zoe. I'm pretty sure we could just fast travel there. Let me take a look. Oh no, it's over here. We can't fast travel to that area. It's not that far. We can just walk. And we might get some levels if we're lucky. Oh.
Incoming!
Oh god. Oh good, 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 good. You're dead.
Everyone all right?
Got him. Turned him to ash. Oh, always feel bad for those guys. I don't feel bad for the... Oh, a grenade
Nice.
launcher? Okay, we're getting it. We got a grenade launcher. Nice. Watch, I betcha all the marauders have respawned, even though we took them all out.
Easy.
A light machine gun, we don't need that. Weapon parts. Okay, where is she? There she is. Hey Zoe, go back to town.
What I wouldn't do for a Wentworth.
I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Well, Stefan told me about your favorite cereal.
So you tracked me down just to gab about the mass marketeer?
Mm-hmm.
I am impressed.
I've got it here, yours, if you promise to go back.
You actually have it? The episode where Lord Cavendish reveals he's been the mass marketeer all along? All right, you convinced me. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Okay, well, bye. I hope to see you back at home. Alright, let's go back to Grace. Let's turn in this quest. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna head back to town after, to Edgewater after this. And we're gonna turn in all of our quests. And then maybe go talk to Mr. Thompson. We get everything in that? Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this into Grace. Let her know that Zoe is coming back.
What is it?
Zoe's coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She wanted to be, an outlaw or something?
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Yeah.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
Okay. Would she give me bits or something, or? Oh, yeah. Cool. We gotta level up. And the deserters are now friendly. You have gained a bolter pistol. Ooh, okay. Alright, so now we are gonna head back to Edgewater, but first I am going to level up. Of course, we're gonna do this real quick. Okay, one more into ranged. And that'll do it. Hello. Okay, looks like we have a perk. Let me see, what do I want? I usually don't use that time. Okay, sprint speed, faster, pack mule. Additional ammo stock on vendors. Ooh. That could be something. You take better care of your weapons. Critical hit. Ooh, base armor rating. Okay, that could be a good one. I don't know which one to pick. The negotiator. Ooh, vendor prices are 20% less. Oh my god. Fast travel while encumbered. I'm gonna... No. I'm gonna do this one. And then the next one we'll get that 20%, not 20%, but the 100% additional ammo stock at the vendors. And I think Pavardi's got to level up. Okay, healthy. Let's do that one. There we go. Let's check out what we gotta go do. Alright, here we are. Let's see if Rosemary has anything else to say.
I don't want any trouble.
I won't give you. I've got some Adrena time. It's yours if you want.
You've got Adrena time? How? No, I don't want to know. Could be you stole it. Could be you're trying to test me. See if I'm gonna violate company policy. I'm feeling a touch faint.
Great.
If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Sorry. I thought maybe I could help you, but... Well, these people are sick. Okay, let's go... and turn in... I don't think I'm gonna give Abernathy the medicine, because that's just one guy, and I think he may be addicted to Adrena time. I mean, look at him. He's staring at the wall. I think he's having some troubles. Let's talk to him real quick.
You wanna mingle, go try the canteen.
Look at him. He looks like he's, I don't know, turning into a zombie.
I know that.
but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to give him the medicine, so I'm gonna give it to Esther. Hopefully she actually does give it to the people that actually need it.
I've got some time.
Okay, Esther, what do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker.
Oh,
Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
okay, well, I've got that medicine that you asked about.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
It's not that simple. You want my silence? You're going to have to buy it. Charm? Never. That's harsh. At least leave me something to remember you by.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
Nice. Okay, so what are you going to do with the medicine?
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
Okay, good. That's what I thought she was going to do. Awesome. Cool. I'm glad I did that. I think that was the right decision. I'm hoping that we'll be able to kind of see the sick room over here get emptied out. All right, let's go
Friend of mine
turn
died a couple weeks
in
back.
the
Still ain't
fingers.
past it.
Something to report?
Yep, turning in a bounty.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
I've got all the fingers.
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly
Guillaume.
processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. I was just a kid last I saw him.
Oh,
Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
yep.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed?
It doesn't matter.
Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
I've got it.
Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Yeah, junior deputy.
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. How does so many people end up marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
Okay. Sorry, forget that I asked.
Something else I can do for you?
Nope, bye. Thanks for all the moolah.
I know how you feel.
Let's go talk to Abernathy and let him know that he's not getting the medicine.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
Sorry, Abernathy. I gave the anthracillin to someone else.
You what? But why? I was dependent on you. Does it feel good? Robbing an old man of his last shred of hope?
Dude, you're not sick. Calm down. You're just addicted to Adrenatime.
You really are a piece of work. I hope somebody with plague spits in your drink.
Oh, that's rude.
So, you just here to watch me die, or what?
Yeah, maybe. Well, since you're not going to be needing this stuff, I shall take it from you. I'll take it off your hands so you know you're not worried about it. Just stealing Abernathy stuff. 'Cause he don't need it, 'cause he's gonna die soon. I really don't think he's gonna die, though. Okay. I don't think we checked out the cantina while we were here last time.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Latest report.
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Winslow.
There is. We can have another 0G.
What's up, Winslow?
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again?
Oh, wow. You're in Edgewater? But I've been asking myself the same question.
Oh, I ask myself questions all the time. For example, why do we spend money on these fancy latrines when we have a perfectly good wall outside?
I think you've had a little too much to drink.
Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my third bottle.
That's it?
I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3.
Oh.
Company lets me imbibe as much 0G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
A little bit. You were injured?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good.
Oh.
Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on 0G brew.
That's it?
After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
Wow. You sound like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Oh. Wow. So he got hurt. They decided to give him a 5% discount. I guess nobody really cares if you steal their stuff. I should have been stealing this whole time. I think if you get caught, if someone sees you. I think Abernathy was just you know, he's a little crazy, so that's probably why he didn't say anything. Why do we have latrines when there's a perfectly good wall? I guess it's fine for a guy, but for a girl, it's kind of like we can't pee standing up, so it's all right. Oh, that's cool. It's a cool rug. All right, let's continue on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's check out in here. These are the public bathrooms. Yes. Ooh, this one's locked. Okay, Pavarti, I'm gonna shut this door. And we are going to unlock this. Was it worth it? Maybe. What is this stuff? Nasal stimulant? Bonus to extra headshot weak spot. Okay. I have to remember to take some of this stuff before or during a battle. I guess I could always talk to her, Amelia. I don't know.
I don't know you.
I don't know you either. I'm Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name.
Not a company
I
supply
don't know what
ship.
you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking
something going on here that I should know about? Or actually, let's use some charm. And what a fine establishment it is.
You really think so?
Yes.
That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
I completely understand. Yeah, Reed mentioned those deserters.
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches.
Aw.
Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
Let's see. What do you have to drink?
Coming right up.
So 0G is like alcohol. So what does it do for you? Let's see. Oh, you get a hangover. Personality attributes +1. Okay. Dehydrated water. Without the hydrogen or oxygen. It's a sugary drink. That's what it is. Okay. Just add air. Now available and carbonated. 2-hour energy brew. Okay. Mind attributes +1 lasts 30 seconds. Is that worth it? I don't know. Yeah, we're not gonna buy anything. Alright, let's go. Maintenance division?
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Let's go check out this. I think this is Pravarti's home.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens here.
Okay.
Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it, okay.
She's like, that's mine. Yeah, we don't need the workbench. Oh. Is this where Jeremy was supposed to come? Spacer's Choice handguns. Body counts at a discount. Oh, there are currently 3 open trouble tickets. Okay. Trouble ticket 65565. AG loader, okay. Doop 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 doo. Okay, turn on engine. Try it again. Try it again. Kick the loader. Curse. I have to enter a minimum of 8 steps. Try again. Makes rattling noise. Okay, anyways, just talking about that. Go in here. Oh, I didn't even look at what I was taking, I just took it. It was a toss ball something. Tarmac and cheese.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
Thanks, Pravarti. You're very kind. Toss ball, card, marina, something. It's a collectible. Okay. Oops. I'm over encumbered.
It's an office. Just my office.
Oh. This was her dad's office. Enter a keyword for record search, or hold down Control Alt 7 Enter to compose a new entry. Indumati left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me as I will look up and think of you. Huh? I guess that was her mom. Robert, they wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you'll raise her with love, perhaps more than I would make time for. You are patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Pavardi. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. Aww. Aww. Okay, here's the mechanical engineering thing. Okay, I sat up last night reading the Young Spacer's Guide. Almost started reading it out loud. It's been 10 years. Reckon I'll take the next volume in to work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. Okay, so it's at the cannery. Well, that's sad.
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
So this is Pavardi's little study. She likes plants. Bathroom. Balcony.
I don't like coming out here. People on the street stare.
Oh, she really is shy. I guess maybe I should have taken that more carry weight thing. I'm actually gonna go back over here and use the workbench. Break down a few things here. See, I did get a toss ball blocker. Yeah, I'm gonna break that down. I don't want it. There we go. Seems like all we do is just run around. Here's all the sprats that they're cooking. Ugh. It's nasty. Yeah, I betcha, remember that door that we saw that on the outside that was locked? I betcha that's where it goes. I'm gonna have to go back and open that door. If I remember. Okay, he said there was an empty office that nobody used. This one, maybe?
That was quick.
Pet pills. Oh, there it is. Alright, so we got that second volume. Okay, oh yeah, we gotta go talk to the vicar. Let's go talk to the vicar and give him his illustrated manual. Hi, vicar.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Yeah, actually, I got it for you.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the is this? Is this French? I can't read French.
Why are you mad at me?
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
What? He doesn't even care. He was literally just here looking for that book. You are overreacting, sir.
Overreacting? Do you have any idea how many years I spent in...
Yes.
No. You couldn't possibly know, could you? I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Ooh, wow. He is very mean. I don't think I like this guy very much. This has to be some sort of cosmic retribution.
Yes, you're right. Such are the workings of the equation. And I've only my own hubris to blame. I certainly never planned for this contingency. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Yeah, I do have a ship, but I don't know if I want you on there. You're kind of mean. What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
So is that all part of the vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
Okay. Are you even a vicar? Because you aren't sounding very, vicarly right now.
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony.
Oh, yeah?
I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
So, was he a vicar in the prison, or was he a vicar in prison? I don't think you're being completely honest with me about that book. What's the story?
It's the journal of one of the originators of the Philosopher's School of Thought, though it would be more than a century before it was perverted into that belief system. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of that came later. Bokonu had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan.
Oh, I'm sorry, I fell asleep. Okay, how did you get assigned to prison duty?
Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think?
Yeah, I guess.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Alright, so we got Vicar Max in the party now. Not my favorite guy, that is for sure. Okay. So, oh, hello. Let's go talk to Thompson, or Thompson, whatever his name is, Reed. And let's see what he has to say about Adelaide.
My offer remains standing should you reconsider.
I don't know who to help. I mean...
Go ahead.
Have you taken a look around town lately?
It is my job to keep 2 eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post.
Okay. Your town is falling apart.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
Why? It's true.
I expect you wouldn't understand. You don't see the town as I do. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do.
So you're pretty loyal to Spacer's Choice, then?
This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude.
Okay, well... How long have you worked here?
I'm trying to remember, 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change, people change, but the veil will always be here. Spacer's Choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that. Go ahead.
Okay, so we need to have a talk about this plague thing that's going on.
Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
How long has the plague been happening?
That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent.
You should have developed an immunity after repeated exposure to a single strain of the contagion.
Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude, and it is one we will see through to the end.
Okay, you gotta have a treatment plan.
Show up to work, put in your hours, wear a smile. Problems of the body come from problems of the spirit. Work improves the spirit and fortifies the body.
Huh. You know what else fortifies the body against disease? Antibiotics.
And where do you suggest we find this magical panacea? Can we pan for medicine in the stream? Medicine is a rare and precious commodity. If you demonstrate you have earned the right to be treated, you will be treated. Otherwise, you must heal yourself.
You withhold medicine from your own workers?
If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose.
So you let Adelaide's son die. Why?
Adelaide's son was barely competent. I treat him with our medical rations, and it looks like I'm playing favorites. Now, I will not pretend to understand the suffering Adelaide must have felt on account of losing her child, but she is not the only one to have felt such suffering. I wish she had stayed with us. Adelaide left us when we needed her most. Go ahead.
So you seem pretty fixed on bringing Adelaide back.
Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible.
That sounds pretty gross. Don't you people eat anything other than Saltuna?
Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by. What with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world.
Oh. So what are you canning then? We already know, but...
Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate.
Oh, really? Sounds
Go
nasty.
ahead.
So what makes you think I can convince them to come back?
That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town.
Oh. This is an ugly place to live. Of course people are wanting to walk away.
Nature is uglier. There is safety here. Safety and purpose. But not all of us see that. And I cannot force that vision upon them. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
So you and Adelaide have a personal history.
Losing Adelaide was the hardest. She was our only flavor specialist. When she walked away, I knew we were in trouble. Spacer's Choice Saltuna is renowned across the system for its quality flavors and additives. We used to sell citrus-flavored Saltuna in our heyday. Ever since Adelaide left, we have been reduced to selling unflavored and spearmint.
Ugh.
Go ahead.
Okay, so... I still don't know. I don't want to agree to help any of them. I just want to get the power supply, but I feel like... Reads key to unlock. I feel like... You can't even look outside. He says, when I stand and look outside. You can't look outside. I feel like I want to divert the power from the botanical gardens to here, because at least here people have, I don't know. I mean, they have the corporate on their side, I guess, that provides things for them. Although, kind of bad stuff, but... The deserters... don't have much. I mean... It looks like they were struggling, really. I mean, at least here people have a cantina. They can stand around and gripe about things. And they can go back home and not have to worry about much. They have security.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
I mean, the plague is here, but maybe if we get Adelaide to come back, she'll help with the plague.
I don't want any trouble.
Okay, Esther said she was gonna distribute some medicine to those who needed it.
Esther's got medication?
Mm-hmm.
How? Did the boss get a new shipment?
Yep, sure did, for me.
I'm sorry, it's just I thought we couldn't spare the medicine. Nope, I'm sorry. I can't accept help from Esther. If I deserved treatment, I wouldn't be here.
Really? You're wrong.
Why?
You're not doing yourself any favors punishing yourself like this.
That is exactly what I've been doing. Not my place to dole out punishment.
Exactly.
Not even against myself. All right, you made your point. If Esther offers to treat me, I won't turn her down.
Good. I'm glad. Can we talk to anybody else in here? Oh my god, calm down.
Waste of company ammo.
Every time we come back here, Okay, anyways, I thought we were going to get a little further with the main quest this time around, but I guess in our next episode, we will be going to the geothermal master control terminal and making the hard decision of who is going to lose power. I'm leaning towards the deserter camp losing power and trying to convince them to come back to Edgewater, so we'll see. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Outer Worlds. I will see you in the next one. Bye!